Hello, everybody, and welcome back to 4RP. I am, of course, Reaper, and I believe if I'm pointing in the right direction,
You are.
this here is Icarus from Icarus Tech. Say hello.
No. Why don't you make me?
Don't say hello then.
Hello,
Today,
everyone. Just when he starts talking, I'll start interrupting.
of course, you will.
What?
You always
Sorry,
do.
who?
Shut up.
Okay.
Let me tell what they want to hear, what they need to hear. Let me tell them what today's episode's on.
Okay. Or you can just read the title underneath. I mean, that'd probably be as good.
Yeah, that too, but we're going to be talking about Ninja Gaiden today. A lovely, lovely game in which I will cherish the time in which I played. Never again.
So, I remember giving you that list of games, and it's just like it's a classic, and it's one of those games that sort of defined Nintendo hard.
Yes.
Well, maybe not Nintendo hard, just like balls out hard games. And I'm just like, he's going to fucking hate this. He is going to hate it so much.
I'm surprised I didn't give it a lower freaking score.
I'm surprised you didn't hate it that much. Like, you were very objective. Like, it's a hard game, yes, but it's also like fair and decent, so you didn't really rag on it too much.
Yeah, and it was, it had that difficulty. It had the good playtime, I guess. The right word?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't either.
Gameplay?
I honestly do not. Gameplay, that's it.
Playtime,
right.
The good playtime.
Yay, playtime!
Newbie.
Fuck, it's like we're back at asshole.
Yeah. I got nothing.
Yeah, fair. I can't remember what I was going to say now.
Who cares? Apologies for that. Yeah, so what I was saying was, like, I've never really actually played the game too much, but, I mean, I really hate that kind of genre. Like, today, everything is the Dark Souls of something. This was the original kind of game that is super duper hard, but it's not a game that's unfair.
Yeah, no, I can definitely agree with that. Definitely, 100%.
So, like, I saw you playing, and I know you don't play too many games, and I'm just watching you, like, not using items. That really got me. Not understanding that once you go off screen, the enemies respawn. Like, there was one part at the end of, like, the first level or the second level where the guy was going down the side of the thing, and you'd hit it, fly off, then jump back in the same place and fly off and jump. And you did it about 6 times in a row, and I'm just sitting there literally with my hands, my head in my hands like this, like, why are you so bad? How?
Yeah. I was trying. I really was trying. I think without the edit, I think I did it about, in total, without edit of the actual video, I did it at least 10 to 20 times.
Yeah, and it's just like,
out of all the times I played it.
That is not like a gaming thing. That is, how many times could you do the same thing and expect a different result?
Well, it depends on how many times you do it.
Oh, God. Like, I could understand, like, you do it once, it's like, oh, shit, okay, well, he's gone now. Then you jump back, it's like, oh, well, he came back. And then the third time, you're like, okay, I gotta actually fix this shit. But, like, 10 times in a row, and you're just like, oh, how do I fix this? Like, don't keep doing the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of fucked up there.
It made me like...
No.
I go.
Wasn't kind of fucked up. I did fuck up.
And that was kind of the thing I was expecting when you started playing that. It was like, he's going to be really bad at it. He's going to hate it, which you didn't, which I will give you props for. And he's going to end up breaking my controller that he's using, the jerk. And then it's just going to be mayhem. And I was, 1/3 right. 1 out of 3 ain't bad, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that is very true. I'm surprised I didn't hate it more. Like, I didn't like it. I didn't dislike it. But I definitely didn't hate it.
Well, that's something. I think being a little bit of objective actually helps a lot when you play that kind of game. There you go.
Sorry, carry on.
There you go.
No. I was just going to say, I feel I need to be...
Not you, me. Continue.
Okay. I feel I need to be objective. You are distracting me. I feel I need to be objective because I am... Jesus Christ.
Idiot.
Because I am new to playing these games. Like, all these games are new to me, so I feel I need to have a very objective thought path.
See, but that's the thing, like, back when I would have played this game, if I would have played it when it originally came out, like, games were expensive, which they still are. You had...
Yeah, they still are.
No real... Like, you didn't have the internet. Can you imagine a time before the internet? You didn't have the internet, so you couldn't just look up a review.
I can.
I know you're as old as me. I'm just making a joke. And
no, I get it.
Like, the back of the box of these games is like, there's 3 screenshots. And that's it. There's so little information about the game. There's no, like, magazines. There's no advertising for this stuff because games really weren't mainstream. So you had to guess. And you could imagine, like, picking up a game like Ninja Gaiden, or any game really, and that was your game for the next 4 months or 4 weeks or however long. You know, if you bought it would be a lot longer, but you rented it, like, you have a week, which happened a lot. You have this game for a week and you have to make the most of it, and you didn't get to go back and say, this game's shit, give me another one. It's just like, well, I have to deal with it. So you spend a week getting good, or you just throw it and let it collect dust for a week until you go back and get Mario Kart again, or in this case probably Mario Brothers, because Mario Kart's a bit late to the game. But I think it bred a different kind of gamer. Like, now you play Dark Souls for 15 seconds, you crack the shit, and then you go play Gears of War or something instead.
I've seen a lot of, well, not a lot of gameplay, but a bit of gameplay of Dark Souls, and I've taken one look at that and I'm like, no, I'm good.
It's not terribly unfair, and I think if I didn't put Dark Souls on your list, you probably should actually play it. Because it's not horribly unfair. It's just one of those games where you have to learn the patterns and be quick on the reflexes.
Okay. Alright, hang on. Let me have a look. I've got it right here. And I don't see it. I could have just pulled it up on the computer, but...
That's too hard. Put it down. Do it. That will be in a future episode. I'm making him do it.
Yeah, no, it's... Oh, I've already put it up in a note file. I've got all that shit on there.
A text file. Jeez, you annoy me with how computer illiterate you are. Just...
I am tired, and I am useless at computer talk.
Yeah. So...
I'm learning!
You are. Do you know of the concept of Nintendo Hard and where that comes from?
No, I've actually never heard of it until you mentioned that to me. I think it was earlier today or yesterday.
Right, so this thing, Nintendo Hard, is... So... You can only store so much game on a Nintendo cartridge, right?
Yes.
So you didn't want to pay $60 for a game that you could finish in 12 minutes, because that would piss people off and people wouldn't come back and buy the next game. So what people would do is make the game just stupidly hard. And the gameplay after you learnt it would only take you about 5 minutes to run through it. But the first time you played it would take you like 6 hours because you just kept dying and starting again and starting again and dying and starting again. So there's this concept of Nintendo Hard, of these Nintendo games that are only 10 minutes long, but it takes you 6 hours to pass them.
Oh, okay. Yep, that makes a lot of sense.
Whereas Ninja Gaiden, while it's sort of kind of like that, it's not the kind of game that's really unfair, and it doesn't suck, and it does actually go for a bit longer than 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, I didn't really get past much of the second level, but... I will agree with you on majority of what you've just said. It's definitely hard. It's definitely not unfair.
It's one of those games where you have to watch a speedrun for it to see. It's just like, wow, okay, this game can be done. And it's just a matter of learning the patterns. And NES games don't have a lot of randomness in it, so you just sort of do it blindfolded almost. Yeah,
after a while, because I did start noticing the whole, once you leave the screen and go back, the enemies respawn in the exact same spot, basically doing the exact same thing basically the exact same time and everything like that. So it's all the same. Everything is as is. So it's
That's a very
learning.
common thing in old consoles. You couldn't store whether something had been spawned or not in RAM, so you'd just be like, oh well, as soon as this becomes visible, just make him do the same thing. And there'd be some times when you get stuck on like the boundary of someone spawning, so you'd kill them and they just respawn instantly. It's just like this, you keep killing them, they just keep coming back. That's a pain.
Oh, okay.
Bad programming, but also, technical limitations.
Yeah, well, that was, 1987?
86, something like that.
Somewhere around there.
Didn't get much better until like the PS1 era when you had a lot of RAM to work with, I guess.
Yes. That was where I started playing games. Although it was mostly Tony Hawk Pro Skater, not the original Spyro. I've only just recently played that one. I think it was like Spyro 2 and Spyro 3 is what I started playing. But obviously Crash Bandicoot.
Obviously.
Have to play that. But PlayStation 1 is where my gaming started.
Well, it's a decent place to start. I mean, not everyone could start on the ColecoVision and the friggin' Atari 2600 like me, I guess.
No. But I think the second console I ever played was actually... Oh, what was it? It was a Sega, and it was one of the Sonic games.
Master System, Mega Drive.
One of those two.
Yeah, it'd be one of those two.
One of those two.
Did you have the big square boxy controller or the kind of roundish one?
I can't remember. It was my friend that lived a couple of houses down from me that had it, so...
You're useless. You're fired. I'm taking over this channel.
No, mine. As you come to think of it, I think they were rounded.
So it would have been the Mega Drive, probably.
Yeah.
Cat's going nuts. Anyway, so
hell.
In conclusion, what did you think of the game? Would you go back and play it again in your own time?
No. No. Like, I know I've just said that, but I said it in the video as well. Like, maybe when I get more understanding about all the older games and everything like that, I might give it another shot. I have actually just played one yesterday, which I'm definitely going to be returning to. That video is coming out
very soon,
at some point when I finish it up. But maybe it didn't break me as much as
Maniac
Mansion. But fuck. Yeah, that one is going to be, I think, a revisit. But Ninja Gaiden, maybe. We'll throw that in the maybe pile for having a look at it again.
I think if you were to play it on like a CRT, you will see it's not really as bad. Like I did notice a couple of times when you were playing that and the next one that's coming out that you'd push a button and like you'd always be a few like frames behind because it is pretty difficult to play on a laggy computer monitor.
Yeah.
So that is why I spend so much money trying to get a CRT up my stairs.
Yeah, and a lot of pain. That was interesting. Not the fact that we had to take one up, but it was
we had to take two
taking
down.
The other one back down.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was two.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a good time.
Next episode from the games room then. Well, not this one. Maybe a couple more in the future.
Sorry, what? Hang on, what?
We'll have a couple of episodes in the future in the games room upstairs.
Yes, that would be cool. I like the sound of that.
Yes. And on that note, I don't have anything else to say about this game. Do you?
No. I
Just no.
No.
Fuck
Nothing. It was no, it was, it was a good game. I can see
Appeal?
the the appeal. Thank you. I'm not wording, couldn't word. Yeah, I can definitely see the appeal for it, and definitely Nintendo hard. Even though I've only just learned what that means. It is Nintendo hard.
I will show you some actual Nintendo hard games and see what you think. Whereas this one's kind of like it's really really hard on a Nintendo rather than being Nintendo hard, I think.
Yeah, isn't that frickin' frog one that we played? Toad.
Oh, Battletoads, yeah.
Battletoads.
That is hard. That is Nintendo hard, I think. I think that qualifies.
I know. Never touching that one again.
No. Like, I've had that game for 25 years and I still never passed the 4th level.
Far out.
I only got there once.
They're saying something. Fuck.
Fuck
and
that
that
game.
is definitely saying something.
Would you like to see us out, Mr. Reaper? Because I am sick of talking about Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. So am I. But we can start talking about... No, we're not. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please press the subscribe button down below.
There? There.
And also somewhere there, yeah.
And the thumbs up.
Also the like button, and give the bell notification icon a push as well. I'm really not doing well with English today.
Yeah, let me cut in. If you like this video, click the like button, hit the subscribe and the bell notification if you want to hear some more from us. If not, we will see you guys next time.
Yes, basically that. And comment down below if there's anything else you would like to see. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next video.
Bye.